Man, all those side quests were sure hard work. The ones that I totally did just now.
Yep. I was there. I saw it.
Yeah, it's live. Sure were a lot of good rewards that I got.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point of order from me, Dragon. I forgot that L3 was animal sense because I never use it. So it might have been why I said, "Hey, L3 doesn't do anything. Just find sprint to that."
And I'm death to the Mother Crystal Isaac.
Just following orders.
I'm death to Mother Dragon.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
I'll be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Oh, is that an honest to God laugh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
I was right.
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going on.
3 minute dog.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Yeah, unfortunately does not.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
Yeah, that's been doing pretty well so far.
And did I ever tell you
Yeah.
about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's not.
Let's try not to find out.
Yes! Clive, a man after my own heart.
Spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Helen is gonna be slaughtered.
Someone's gonna be slaughtered.
Poor Gaff and everybody there. We knew you for only a few days.
I don't know why, but my gut tells me to go accept the side quests, but they should still be there.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna ignore them for now. We have spent a lot of time doing side quests, and I don't think any of these are like the big plus ones.
Yeah.
I think I would have seen it.
So,
Yeah, there's definitely no plus
we're
on that
meeting
one.
in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
It's one guy and a dog, one girl and one dog, or one guy. You know what? Sid is a dog.
Yeah.
Where am I going? I'll get used to the fact there's fast travel eventually. Ah, burps.
Burbs.
The level of burps. 15. Okay. Last time we came here, it was.
Good job, Torgal.
I remembered Ravage is there. Just too late. I should honestly Ravage, be an Ifrit, zoom up, switch to Garuda, and then when they're knocked down, grab them back up, and then do the flame, the downburst.
Yeah.
I think that's the play for something like that. Not Claire view. They're viewing my character. My 14 character, that is.
There.
Cat
North
girl
Range
in the
soldiers used to
distance.
speak of a brothel. That was north of the checkpoint.
It's like that meme of like the cat when it steps on the battle map or whatever. That one like art piece,
Yeah.
but it's like your 14 character,
Yeah.
like looking over.
Burp. I'm still surprised that I actually found my character double while just doing a random cutscene in 14.
Yeah.
That was before I changed my hair, though. I don't think anyone in the game would have the hairstyle I have now, but that's because it's like a not premium, but it was a reward one. I bought it from somewhere. Okay. Well, what do you got?
And what can I do for you?
Gaia Blade still. I think we're still kind of. Hey, 16.9.
Where?
Gosh, these things keep getting expensive. We just hit 40K and they're just like.
I'll be here if you need me.
Fruit's not getting any fresher. You there? Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Sorry, don't drink. Need me wits about me. Just kind of seeing if there's anything around, which it doesn't seem like there is.
I'm afraid to drink because of what may happen. Something
Alright.
else might wake up inside of me and murder everyone.
Oh, come on, man. Your thoughts can't be that bad.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea the demons inside. Literally.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele.
That's not how you pronounce that.
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here.
So you're going to help me
To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Can we change the choice of words here?
Unless.
Yes, I do it
Unless,
first.
of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Please don't be sex.
Please.
Saving myself.
However do they get that colour?
It's like the Ojo Sama laugh. It's like almost there.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
Yeah, but you're not.
From the
We're
moment
just.
you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Just like. I want to do it. I want to sip. Stippity stink.
Yeah.
Stinker.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement.
They would not dare
As do you and
screw
I.
with that.
Now,
Yep.
if you'd care to follow
Not
me,
if they hope to get any.
we can speak
Hey,
about
yep.
the veil.
Doesn't seem like I have much.
They're kind of dancing around what she is, but it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just go wherever I want now? Ah, okay. It's in. I thought it was like floating there. I couldn't see the little holder.
The markets are a veritable midden. Teeming.
So like you talked about like kind of like the bearers might be like the gift to the world to like help them not sort of rely on the crystals, but
Yeah.
methinks the stone curse might be a part of like them not relying on them, like,
Yeah.
or for treating them like crap. But I feel like this would-
Or crazy tinfoil hat. The bearers turn to, stone or whatever, because that is them returning to their natural state of crystal for a cycle.
interesting.
I'm sure that's definitely not the case, but
I don't know, but the pieces are lining up. The way we have all of the pieces line up. It's just I wonder what the curse plays in part of it.
either that or that was originally what, was supposed to happen, but then, something wacky happened and then the bears were cursed with that penalty.
Yeah, but like aside from the curse, all of our pieces fall into place.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
So they have never told us what those owls are.
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
I don't like it when you say it like that.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder.
I don't know.
Certainly not
Maybe it was
Susan's doing.
13 years in imperial servitude, or
You
frickin'
mentioned a favor.
mom being an asshole.
What is it you'd have me
Yeah.
do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint.
How do you know that?
Yes. Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatiana
right.
has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
A people locator. I joking about our seal
Proof
bag.
of that trust. Hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Go ahead and just put it at the top.
I should probably start here.
Oh, well. Speaking of quests.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough
Yeah.
to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
Alright,
You
so
saw
what's
her
the
before
issue?
she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Alright,
Let's
so
see
the
what
tale
our
of the
chambermaid
missing
can tell us
comb.
then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone.
Oh, that's not
She didn't
suspicious at
mention
all.
her name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
Time
Claims
she
he got
got
it
it
in
in
battle.
battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Alright, where am I going? Yep, keep going the right way. Oh, let me jump at the quest.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
The
Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Wonder if we should accept any quests here while we're going. There's likely to be one on the way there.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
Well, if you ask so nicely.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress?
Man, you seem
Would
so
you
shifty.
be willing to help a fellow in his
Alright,
hour
so
of need?
what do you think? What's the drug
Why
of this
not?
world called? 'Cause you know there's one.
Marvelous. The task is simple enough.
I don't
Pass
know.
through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued
He's
clients.
absolutely a dealer.
There are 3 in total.
Yeah.
A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not.
It took a while to answer that.
Yeah.
The checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't.
Just a gun comes out and
Strongly
shoots you.
advise.
It's like the scene from JoJo with like the paper.
Yeah.
It's a paper.
I told you not to.
No, he comes out with the gun.
Yeah. Like the guy who has zipper powers. From part 5, I think it was Bruno.
I don't know of anything beyond part 4. And I know
Sergeant's got it in
very
for us.
little about 4.
As if either of us needs to brush up. Huh. Where's your commanding officer?
Part 4 is where the
Brandon?
gun thing comes
Don't
from.
you know
Part
the
5 is
training grounds are for real
what I'm
soldiers?
talking about.
Well, you lost us.
Yeah, I know. I have only
Sorry,
seen up to
but
part
the
4.
Imperial Guard's got no
Yeah.
use for your kind.
Actually, I have not
The
finished any
infantry
part other
always
than
needs
1.
more
I've just seen
bodies
like
back.
half of each other
I'm just
part.
passing through.
Yeah.
Don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
Oh
How
boy.
about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I advise you
I'd
don't
rather
try.
not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being
I can
properly
assure you
looked
this won't end well for you. Alright.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
No, I'm good. Right now. Bonk, bonk. Done.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Draw your blade.
If
My
that's
turn.
what you want.
My turn.
Cocky
My turn.
bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Oh, 1-1. Oh, you're outnumbered.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, Tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
I'll never break his ass. No, never mind.
Didn't even need it.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
What the hell are you playing at?
So it's a real challenge he wants, is it?
Oh, the tank's coming in.
Fine.
We beat the DPS, now the tank's coming in.
Alright, now you can never break his ass.
Yeah. Alright.
How the bearer win the dame's favour, ain't he?
I know when to hold my tongue at the start.
There you go. That's using them powers. This man
regretted
was
his
struggled.
choices.
Yeah.
This man regrets his choices in life.
Can I go now?
A literal blender.
Literal.
Gosh, the bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no,
It's true.
he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never is.
Oh, don't worry, I won't tell him.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
She gives like the most awkward thumbs up.
If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
No.
No, I can at least do that for them after the pride beatdown that I gave them. I don't think they got one attack. No, the guy with the sword got one attack because I let him.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if any of them actually...
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
Look, if you want sex, just go in and ask.
About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
Okay.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers.
Okay, so we've got someone with some brain cells. Okay.
Yeah.
Not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others. A simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Alright, no, I want to help this guy out.
Yeah.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
I saw the beatdown you gave the guards.
What food
Impressive.
I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, A word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Yeah, we can do this one. I'm a bit sympathetic to this guy.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Yannick's done to upset the...
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Alright, so we have to do someone else first. There's this guy. We can definitely feed him discreetly. There's no one around.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Alright. He's still hard at work over there. Yep, the torch.
Geometry.
I might have to do this quest to get it out of the way. Oh.
Clive, tell me you bear good
Well,
tidings.
That remains to be seen.
When are we doing this now?
Yeah.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Alright, well, now we have our destination.
That's the day done then. Drinks and a veil.
Where? Oh.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
Oh, wow. Jeez.
You! If you've got a message for me, out
Yeah.
with it. If not, return to your post.
She's really far gone. It's a miracle she can freaking walk.
Yeah.
It's not been afternoons.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
There you go. Have a good one.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over.
I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'd better head to the Vale.
Alright, let's get this out of the way. I was hoping one of these would be, you know, somewhere where we needed to go, but apparently not. I just don't want them sitting here forever, but I don't want to abandon it.
Yeah.
No one's allowed through the gate.
Any fresher.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
This is accompanied by an eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best ignored. Yeah, probably some kind of drug.
Why didn't you say so?
I did.
Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so.
Yeah.
For a while, at least.
Yeah.
Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Essence of Rose. Alright.
I have no business with Branded.
Oh, but I show you
Well, I
do.
have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Alright. At least the other guy was kinder when I told him.
Right.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it, and
You can
get
try
out of
if
my
you'd
sight.
like.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life.
It's a good thing this isn't like Thor Ragnarok, where they have that little button they can just push and you just go just fall
Yeah.
over. That would suck.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your
Wow.
master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers.
Oh, he's gonna have a hell of
The
a
guards
night.
find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Cigar is a nice drink, and I guess
Cigars
perfume.
and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Alright, let's get rid of these. I should also... I hate doing this while recording, but I don't know if this autosaves.
Yeah.
Well then, I suppose
All right. You gave out your
have
drugs.
returned. I believe these are yours. Delightful. The dame will be pleased. You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals.
Okay, it might as well
even
be
such
drugs, but still.
morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence
Wow.
the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree.
Don't strike
A
me as
reward
the
for a
type
job
to
well done.
overpay or
I have
overcharge.
the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you evaded me.
Quest complete. Just don't want this marker sitting on my screen anymore. I was really hoping that we could just... If only I could sprint!
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
The business is pleasure, milady.
Though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
Are you sure it isn't because of my rippling muscles and six-pack?
Better be good.
Are you sure it's not my rugged good looks and my trees?
Yeah, trees? It's the eyebrow raise? Mm-hmm. Alright.
That's what people are here for, right? The trees.
They really should add a photo mode, because this is... I love that.
Yeah.
I also hope that's not the Mother Crystal.
I think that is. I would assume.
World map. Wrong button. Yeah, it is. That is way bigger than all of the other ones. Yep, way bigger than all. How are we gonna take care of this one? That's all I want to know. Nope. Alright, well, I guess I go through the exit like a normal person.
They're all gonna transform and they're gonna just blow it up.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
I don't like the somber music.
Today, branded.
Yeah.
Villain. That's a good name. Lets you know exactly what she is. I saw birds around here, but probably not monsters.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Oi, don't touch anything.
You don't have anything I'd want to touch.
Thanks for nothing.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
It's at the stables. There he is.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Interesting.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood. Oof.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one.
Interesting.
But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Interesting choice
Not
of
at all. I would do
locale.
anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean,
She's got the entire countryside twisted around her finger.
Yeah.
These men are all desperate, dude. Either that or they're stressed out of their minds.
Yeah.
Clive's just got the look of like the concerned like monkey puppet, like, Just every time it's like the hands up together under the chin. Concerned.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Well, see a body.
Wolves. I can't let them get any closer to the village.
Might as well use the limit break.
After the dogs stop barking. Now that it has just so many pieces, it's like this just feels good. Also, the desynchronized barks. Arr, 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 arr. Yeah, didn't think they'd make it.
Bodies. A man and a woman.
They're trying to run away together.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else.
Yeah.
Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only he'd bothered to ask.
He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us.
This one, I don't think she will.
I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel.
Oh, a blue item.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Come on. About to say, like, come on, where's the sprint?
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived.
Neat.
They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Extra neat.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Here's the thing.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift.
Oh boy, another seal.
A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Oh. There, huh? Okay. Just like trying to figure out, like, where's the path that it's telling me to go down?
Weren't expecting any new.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick while you're making that trek.
Take your time. It'll take me a while. Up and around we go. Nice stuff around here. Ah, here we go. Nah, just black blood. One of the chests are like themed, but also just, hey, might have a, you know, a better chest might have better stuff in it.
Here we go. Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Through the sea. Interesting. I'm having flashbacks of FF9 here. Ah, real flashbacks of FF9. Ah, the pleasure houses. Ah, we know what happens here.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Private it is not. Safe it is. No one's gonna bother us here.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
Another Sid shortcut.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
I paid for
Let's
it.
just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them.
So that's why we're hated.
They must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen.
You're gonna make it ready.
Talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
All right.
All right, so I think this is the perfect place to stop, given what I just heard.
Yep.
Did you hear all that?
Kind of.
Good. Did you hear the unwanted intrusion of noise?
Yep.
Alright, but I've got a bunch of side quests to do. Try to get some extra gil, extra experience, some extra points. And that's all I can do. I have to go back here first. Party makeup has changed. But guess that means we'll have to see you next time on this thing.
That we're playing.
Wahoo!
Wahoo!